All right, guys. Good morning all. It is Monday, March 8th, 2021, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. We do this every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking markets, answering your questions, prepping you for the day. Let's go ahead and talk market, shall we? But before we do, make sure to click bottom right-hand corner of your screen, our little icon, G.A.R Capital. Click on that. Turn on notifications, subscribe to our channel, like our videos. We do appreciate it as always. Helps the channel grow. Back at it. It's been a week since I've been on, so nice little vacation. Back at it, ready to rock. Did miss a lot, obviously, during last week, but again, let's see if I can catch up here. Dow futures up 140 points. NASDAQ is down 49 points. S&P turns green off David Tepper's comments that he's bullish on the markets. Russell 2000 futures are up 1%. Bitcoin futures up 3.46%. I'm pretty sure. Let me get the spot coin Bitcoin price. Let me get my Coinbase Pro going. I didn't have it open earlier. I can get the Coinbase Pro quote on Bitcoin. Let's get that going here. Bitcoin is now at 50,936 currently. Crude futures just went red, $66 a barrel. It was up as high as 2.5%. Gold futures are down 0.42%. Silver futures down 0.21%. Let's see where the euro dollar is down 34 pips for my Forex people, 118.73. 108.69, up 29 pips for the US dollar yen. And the US dollar index is up a quarter point, 92.20. It is bouncing. And the VIX is up 4.66%. Let's take a look at what's going on in bond land, since that seems to be the mover of the market lately. All right, let's get back to CNBC here. Okay, bonds. US 10-year is up 33 basis points. The yield 1.587 currently. That's where we are on the 10-year. Let me go bring up FinViz as well. And let's go ahead and bring up pre-market movers. All right, let's rock that. And then we'll do some charting together. AMC is up 5% pre-market. NEO is down 1.21%. These are the ones that the most volume. Palantir just goes green. Just got a headline here. Wolf Research expects a Tesla moonshot in the coming weeks, leading to EPS of $40 in 2025. There you go. So some positive news on Tesla. Let's take a look at what's moving in the Dow. Boeing up 0.46%. Again, industrials, we've been saying that. Disney up nearly 3%. California State said they're going to reopen Disneyland pretty soon, I believe next month. I'm a proud Disney shareholder. Merck up 1.85%. Chevron up 0.77%. Been saying energy, keep an eye on energy on Chevron. I do have some Exxon Mobil calls with our team. The 61s, we are in the money. Very nice. Visa's up 0.22%. Cisco down 0.76%. I actually sold my Cisco shares because there was just dividend. And I went ahead and bought, I forgot what I bought exactly. What did I buy? I know I added it here. I added a new position on a stock this week. I have to look it up because I think I did it last week. What did I add? Airbnb. I bought Airbnb and I sold Cisco. So just an update on that. I want Airbnb long term. They had a nice quarter. I definitely wanted part of that. Apple's down 0.72%. Microsoft down 0.5%, even though Goldman put them on their high conviction list. We'll go over that here in a second. S&P, Carnival's up 2.26%. American Airlines up 1.71%. Again, these are companies that are reopening. Looks like the worst of COVID is ending. Marathon Oil up 2.47%. ExxonMobil, again, up 0.69%, which is nice. Again, I still think you should stick with energy and financials as, as you're getting the higher rates and more of the reflation trade. So something to trade, something to look out for. I've been saying it. Facebook up 0.20%. JD down 3.73. AMD down 0.41. Microsoft, again, we talked about. Intel down 0.23. Micron down nearly 1%. Costco has been down big time the last couple of days. It's up 0.31%. and Tesla is down 0.66%. So let's go ahead and go over what David Tepper was talking about. He says that he's getting bullish on stocks, believes rising rates are set to stabilize. And he may be right. I do think that rates could stabilize. Again, the issue was the volatility of the move. You can't just add 60 basis points, 100 basis points in a week and expect the market to just absorb that. What he's saying is that he thinks Japan is going to go ahead and jump on bonds with these kind of yields, and that'll bring down bond yields anyways. So it says here, Tepper believes Japan, which has been a net seller of treasuries, could start buying U.S. Treasury government bonds following the surge in yields. The potential buying force could help stabilize the bond market. That takes some major risk off the table, and it's very difficult to be bearish. And he's not wrong. Absolutely not wrong. Usually in a bull market, right around interest rates, I believe in 2000, interest rates were right around 4% during the bull market. And then before the financial crisis, interest rates were right around 4.5 at that time. So it's not like having high bond rates is a bad thing. Again, it's the violence of the move. It's the volatility of the move. It's not the fact that rates are up that hurts the markets. Sure, it hurts borrowing costs short term. But again, I'm just going to say it here. Again, you can timestamp this 9:06 a.m. March 8th. The worst is over. The worst is absolutely over. I think that we got the correction that we saw. Again, a lot of people may have sold. I didn't sell a damn thing other than Cisco, which I wanted to buy Airbnb. I still think that we're bullish. I think we stay bullish. I still think we're going to hit 4,000 on the S&P. Been saying it. If you guys want to record this and make fun of me later if I'm wrong, fine. I think the bottom is in. Absolutely. I think that what you need to focus on, again, if rates continue to go up, maybe if we tap 1.75, nearly 2%, I think you still stick with energy and financials short term. I wouldn't want to own any crude energy refiners long term. Again, if you're owning stocks for more than 5 years, do you think crude oil is going to be the future of the market? Probably not. I still think EV is the way to go. I think EV is at the cheap now. Again, the Blinks, the NIOs, the Teslas of the world, they're definitely adding some value here. So again, I retweeted some of the reports about Tesla and some upside there. Tesla's looking to start their Cybertruck production. Love them long term. Haven't sold a single share. I think the reopening stocks are a good way to play. I think now you can start looking at cruises. I think now you can start looking at the airlines. Again, I have Delta, a long term, one of our top 10 of 2021. So the reopening, guys, the economy is about to really supercharge now. Again, we had our stimulus. That's probably the last stimulus we're ever going to get in our lifetimes. And I really do believe that. So it did pass the Senate. It's going to go to the House. So again, I think that's the last stimulus we're going to get. And I think the COVID lifestyle, let's just say, of what the masks and the social distancing, I believe in Q4 it's over. I think that we get back to normal where people are going to start traveling again. People are going to can go out and still enjoy their lives. And the stock market is definitely going to reflect that. The companies that took a lot of benefit, the Zooms of the world, Pelotons, the online retailers, they're going to pull back a little bit. So I would say the best thing is the ones that really gained in the COVID economy. You know, again, the Pelotons, the Zooms, the DoorDashes and stuff like that. I think it's time to ring the register there. I think it's time to take some profits. I haven't been a fan of Zoom or Peloton even before this, but I think if you own it, it's probably a smart time to get rid of them and start getting into, I would say, you know, travel companies. Travel companies may not be a bad idea. I still think that we have an opportunity to bounce back. Now, again, there's the risk that, you know, we have another outbreak of COVID or anything, or, you know, there's some kind of issue with the vaccine. But I think the bottom is in. I really do believe that. So again, you can feel free to record this and make fun of me later. But I think Q4, we're going to have a really strong GDP and the market is going to reflect that. So I think 2021 is become 2009. So if you remember, if you look at 2009, and I go ahead and bring this up now, let's go ahead and look at it together just for the hell of it. And this is E-mini futures, again, not spot SPX. So 2009, again, I need to open this up here. Okay, so 2009 was right here at the lows. And I think that before that 2009 happened, this was after the bottoming out of the financial crisis. You can see the move that we had for the next 11 years. I think the start of the next decade bull run starts now. I really do believe that. And that's why I'm invested. So Will you get pullbacks here and there? Yeah, sure. Look at these pullbacks here. In 2011, taper tantrum. 2010, we got a pullback. 2015, 16, got a pullback. And you can see in 2018, we got a pullback with the Fed. Pullbacks are going to happen, guys. You're not going to get one moonshot straight up. But I think the bull market begins now. And I think the worst is over. I think COVID is done. Obviously, they're still out there, but I think the economic impact of COVID ends Q4 of 2021. I really do believe that the worst is absolutely over. So there we go. Good morning. So woke you up with some good news, I guess. Let's go ahead and answer some questions. I need my glasses. All right. Let's answer them. Good morning. Let's see. Hi, what's the rotation today? I just answered it. Hope you had a good vacation. Thank you. Good morning. You take a look at support levels on SE, PayPal, ANPH. Yeah, let's go ahead and expand this. All premium YouTube subscribers, today we're going to have a video. We're going to have a live trading session, you and I, for today and tomorrow, because I got to make up for last week when I didn't have one. So we're going to have two of them today. Oh, well, one today and one tomorrow. Let's see. SE. Support level here on the hourly, again, around 209. That's the low. Looking at PayPal here. PayPal hit 223 on the lows. Yep, I still own that. ENPH. And you can see 129 there on the hourly. If we bring up the daily, you can see it did hit that 129 level and then bounce back. So we're kind of getting back to the 1 hour, the 100-day moving average on the daily. EXPEV levels to watch. I've never traded that. Again, EV has been taking a hit. We know that. Tech, it's right above the 50. If you get above 32, maybe we can have that conversation. XVX or ES1 levels to watch. ES obviously is the way I do it. We went ahead and just did the futures course online, G.A.R capitalfx.com. Went ahead and got it opened up. Feel free to take a look at that. It's a great course. I've had a lot of positive feedback, and we teach you how to trade futures. Maybe that's your thing in the future, right? Looking at this level here, 38.62. Again, that my fib there. That was a previous all-time high. If we break that, I'm going to start looking at some calls on SPY, and I'm going to go ahead and probably go long on ES and get to 3,900. I still think that, again, the bottom is in. I think that we're going to bounce back. I think all-time highs are coming. Good morning, Carl. Do you think Workhorse will bounce back? They can advance. Again, these are the names. These are the EV names that took a big hit. They're all the same. I don't like Workhorse personally. I think NIO and Tesla are the way to go when it comes to EV. I would stay away from Workhorse. Workhorse, again, they do the trucks. I like Workhorse more than Nikola, that's for sure. But again, I still think there's a little more to go. Like, you still need to get out of the 16 level. You're still in a range. So again, if you want to buy the dip here, okay, I can see that. But I haven't even read the conference call, which was on Monday. So I would read that and see what their growth prospects are first. Hey, Carlos, glad to have you back. Thank you. Price add on Tesla, Palantir, AMD. Okay. Tesla, my level is 508. There's $100 from here. Again, I have tons of shares, so it's not like, I'm missing out if I don't buy any. Palantir. Yes, love this company. Palantir, I have an alert on the daily. Did I have the alert here? The alert should be at 20. So let me put the $20 level as my alert to the downside. So below 20, let's put 19.99. I thought I put it on already. And that would be my buy level. So you see that range here? This is the previous breakout. And 30.44 is the next level for a breakout. Next is AMD. We're going to go to the daily. AMD right at the 200. Right here is where you want to go, which is 73.68. If that breaks below, I'll buy it. And I think AMD is an amazing company. If anyone bought the dip, you really got a good company. The only thing is that their valuations are a little high. NVIDIA, I like NVIDIA slightly more. I love both. Can you talk about our AAL calls? Yeah, absolutely. Let's see. I want to make sure which AAL calls we have. Yeah, AAL call at 23.5. You can see AAL is bouncing here. If we do break above 21.22 today, we should get that recovery and get back to 22.43, and we can get that nice little comeback. And we've seen it before. Comebacks do happen. Again, it's Monday. We just started. I think the rotation into industrials like Boeing, the American Airlines, Delta Airlines, they're going to move. And I think oil is going to move as well. So you hold AAL, I think we're going to get it. SPY-G opportunity buying level. SPY-G I buy every week, guys. Every Friday I buy. So again, I don't think you should time it. I think you should just buy it every week or every so often. Make life easy. Treat it like a bill. Thoughts on USO? Yeah, USO oil. I think when it comes to oil here, I think XOM and the refiners are a better way to play it. Look at XOM. XOM, I have calls at 61 with our members, so they're going to hit that today. Take a look at CVX, same thing. Look at MRO, same thing. I think XOM is the one to play because they got beaten down so hard. So XOM, take a look at that, or CVX. I would not trade USO. Which is funny because USO, I have calls from 2022. So funny. I bought those last year for January 2022, and I'm in the money. So funny. And I held that thing forever. I was down 97% on it, and I still held. There were some leaps. Looking tan, good to have you back. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I had some time, good time with the wife by the pool, so we enjoyed. That was her birthday. What are some options that we're looking at today? The option I'm looking at today, right now, I already put the chart up for my members. Let me see if I can bring that up here. Definitely want to take a look at IWM today. IWM is up nicely, but again, it's still rejecting the 200. Has anything stood out to me? Boeing has kind of sideways action. I got to see exactly what's moving in the morning. We do have AAL. XOM I'm going to take in the morning for some profits and hit it. But right now, what's moving? There's nothing really to play yet. I have to see what the movements are. I'm looking at some pre-market movers. Nothing really crazy that stands out as of yet. But it's okay. It's just Monday, so we don't want to rush into anything. Are we hiring? No, we're not. Not at this moment. Do you think Bitcoin will rally along with the market? Absolutely. 75,000 by the end of the year on Bitcoin. I have not changed anything. I still buy Bitcoin every week. Nothing has changed. NIO calls. NIO still needs a lot. There is a gap to fill. You could see right here at 38.5. It should fill. Again, we talk about gaps all the time. If we break 38.89, then I'd probably target the 40s on NIO. Fastly as a stock or a company, I don't know much about this company. Again, all tech took a hit, guys. So don't feel don't feel that Fastly is just being focused on it taking a hit here. It's all tech. It's all lumped together. The Nasdaq. So I don't know much of the company. I'd have to research them a little bit. But if you're looking to trade it or you're looking to buy calls, you need to break above the 100 at least. So that'd be right around 70. Thoughts on LVS, Las Vegas Sands? I believe they sold some of their properties, Las Vegas Sands, to a hedge fund. So you can see 62.49 took a little bit of a dip right now. I don't see any reason why to trade this. When it comes to like Vegas casinos, I think the Wynn is still the best. It is actually my favorite hotel to stay in Vegas. And look and see, the Wynn is actually holding up. So Wynn can still get some continuation to the upside. So I think Wynn is better than LVS. Thoughts on Equinix and Palo Alto Networks long-term investors? I like Palo Alto Networks. I don't know much about Equinix. Walmart we like long-term, obviously. Again, took a hit with the market. They had their earnings report and they raised their minimum wage, or what was it? The wages for their employees, and the market hated that. Unreal. But again, I still think Walmart's a good buying opportunity here. Thoughts on SPY? We talked about that. On SPY, we do need 385.86 to break. How's the crypto market looking currently? Looking pretty solid. Nice bounce. Ethereum needs a little more, but I still love Bitcoin long term. And Rocket, I would stay away from. Rocket has been a mess. This scares me. I want to stay away from this. Don't lose your ass trading that. J&J is a 100% great company long term. Pays a dividend. They're very, very stable. Very stable. So again, if you want boring, you want J&J. And I believe MNXXF, mine manganese, is the future component of EV batteries. Technology is not the leader. Canada's the one. Look it up to it. Let me see if I can find it. MNXXF. Penny stock. So be very, very careful. I would not recommend to jump onto that. All right, guys, we're going to go and leave it there. Premium members, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to set ourselves up for our session today, and I'll catch you guys in about 10 minutes, guys. Talk to you guys soon. Cheers.